Alright, so for the first product I'd like to display for my Retail Management 200 classes assignment of the Retail Challenge, I have the Apple AirPods here made by Apple. This was also released alongside of the release date, which was during the iPhone 7's launch, and this was an extremely limited product for consumers. Particularly because this was actually of high demand for a phone which was the first of many to not have a headphone jack. That being said, this headphone is particularly used for phones which don't have a headphone jack so that it could be connected via Bluetooth, which also made it extremely high in terms of demand, which caused it to be sold out at many retailers, especially Best Buy and Apple. This resulted in many consumers actually winding up in having to resort to third-party retailers or sellers on the black market such as Kijiji or Craigslist and having to pay a profit. And up next I have the iPad Air, also made by Apple. As you can tell, a reoccurring pattern with a lot of these Apple products is that it's the first of its generation. This one here is the Apple iPad Air 1. This being the first generation of many iPad Airs to be launched along the following years, caused it to have an excessively high demand, which then again resulted in having an excessive amount of customers line up hours in advance before the Apple Store opened, just for them to be able to purchase a set of iPads. As I mentioned in my report, the production with Apple products have been seemingly obvious that manufacturers have made it very hard for consumers to be able to purchase products timely and without having to pay excessive profits towards third-party resellers. That being said, Apple could easily prevent this kind of problem by having manufacturers develop more products. However, this can only be done by Apple actually providing the amount of money required in order to generate such products which meet the consumer demand.